Jai Guruji, Jai Ma Kali. This message I'm thinking through. Sometimes I often, although it's very rare, it used to happen days back, but not nowadays. Nowadays, I mostly connect with people who um, are a part of the Sangat, who share a common belief system in the Shiva. But then, yes, there are other people also, and let's not judge anybody whether you are a devotee of some deity, whether you believe in the concept of God at all or does not believe in it, does not make any difference. To the supreme consciousness or to the the nature or the universe or the God, whatever you want to call this, to that nature, it does not matter whether you are going to believe in them or not. Because, see, either way, both these groups, the one who is believing in the concept of God versus the one who is not believing in the concept of God, um, eventually both these groups are in the same category. Now, why I'm saying this is, see, let's say that you are in the first group who is a believer of the God, and unless you have experienced, felt, or seen God yourself, there is always going to be a question. You are believing in God because you are born and brought up in a situation or in an environment where most of the people around you were believers of God, versus the other group or the other person, they may be born and brought up in a situation where they didn't have that belief system of the concept of God. Now you are believing in something that you have not seen, and there is no probability whether you are going to see one in your life or not. For the other group also, they are not believing in something that they are not seeing. And again, there is no possibility that even if they ask you to prove it to them, is that God is going to show up holding their pose and their um, weapons and then show them. It's not going to happen, or the likelihood is less. But one thing that matters is whether you fall in group number one or group number two. What matters at the end of the day is, are you truthful to yourself? Are you truthful to the karma that you are doing? Are you truthful and responsible enough to take the ownership of that karma? When you stand before a mirror, can you say that you are truthful for all the actions that you took on any given day? You are truthful and responsible for all the actions that you took for the people around you, for the situations around you. And as long as the answer to this question is yes, make a promise to yourself that you will always stand by yourself at least. No matter what happens, whether a God appears or does not appear, you will always stand true, honest, and truthful to your belief systems, to whatever you do and perform in life. Whether you are an angel or you are a demon, make sure that whichever category you choose, you stay truthful to that until your last breath. Because that is the devotion which can create a possibility, or which can create a form of vibration where there is a possibility that we may be able to see the truth, we may be able to realize the truth. That quality That possibility is going to arise only with that sheer devotion, whether by being an arch, um, or by being an angel. Okay, so wherever you are, whoever you are, whether you are a believer or not a believer, at least believe in yourself, stand for yourself, always, ever. Take care.